Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be reacting to episode 130 of Black Clover. Last episode we got to meet the queen, aka Loro Chapika. She is actually, in fact, the one that is cursed, and she only has about a year left to live. And it turns out that there's 6 months before the devil Megicula is about to strike, and I think he's gonna start at the Spade Kingdom and kind of just branch his way out, or he's gonna go from the Spade Kingdom and branch his way out to every other kingdom out there. Essentially, they have 6 months to train, to get stronger, pretty much get ready for the big battle. Now, I know that I thought that the guy that was that Luck Magna and Vanessa ended up seeing, the one that had like the little spade mark in like his jacket or something, I thought that was Megicula, because they kind of pointing at that, you know, that maybe that was him, because that person was like OP, crazy strong, ended up defeating a bunch of people that were probably like captain level. And so I thought it was a devil, right? I thought that was Megicula. And I know some of you guys are just looking out for me, and I appreciate that. Trust me, I appreciate that. But don't spoil things. If you guys know that it's not that guy, or if it's not something and I don't know, you know, just... And I know you guys don't do it with like bad intent or anything like that, but you know, just let me struggle out here. Let me just make the craziest theories, even though they're like probably reaching most of the time. But you know, just, you know, now I know that it's not him, so now I'm like curious as to who that person is, or how he even ties into this whole thing. If he's not the devil, what the fuck is going on? Nonetheless, everybody's gonna try and just get stronger, and I'm just excited to see what this episode has to bring. So let's go ahead and get started on this reaction video. Guy has to redeem himself big time. I wonder if this ties in when Julius, in like the last episode, or maybe 2 episodes behind, said that he wanted to gather all the captains for like a meeting. So maybe this is what he was talking about. Are they gonna have like a little discussion to see what they can do about all these things that are about to happen? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's gonna be exciting stuff. He's in love? Charmy. Oh, he's in love with Charmy. Maybe the fact that she was able to like handle him, he just likes a strong woman. I respect that. That is not Julius. It looks like they got somebody to kind of like fill in for him. Because look at the hair. The hair is gray. It's like blue-gray. That is definitely not Julius. They had to have had somebody fill in for him. And I bet you they're not gonna let him talk either, or else the whole gig is gonna be up and they're gonna know that it's not actually him. That's true, they're gonna freak out if they see him like that. The doctor, okay. That makes sense as to why his hair is gray. But they honestly, they should have at least like dyed his hair kind of like blonde, how Julius has it, to make it a little bit more believable. Because anybody that has common sense will notice both of them. This man is still waving. Can you stop? Really? Really? At some point in this episode, they better pretty much name everybody that fought and protected the kingdom, and not just give all the credit to the king, because if we're being honest, that guy did shit. He was just in the way half the time. And he actually thinks that's Julius too. Nobody here has freaking common sense. Come on now. Some help from the magic knights. Some. This guy is something else, dude. Can they just dethrone him? He's useless. He's gonna make a fool of himself. He's probably just gonna make a big puppet all over again. Like, what's the whole point of this? Is this a show? No, you're just here. Thank God. Was that the Black Bulls? Yami and Jack are just out here battling out like nothing. I think them going into like the whole scene with that battling was the most exciting thing they're gonna be able to see as a whole. Like the crowd, the captains, everything. I know they're happy that they got to break the king's speech just like that. This is more exciting than hearing the king speak, if we're being honest. This guy just has no power. He can't stand his ground. That's why he follows what everybody else says. And thankfully, Von Jensen's there telling him what to do, or else we would have been going on and on and on with this boring ass speech. I would have to skip the episode at that point. Real is still mesmerized. Ooh, this is tense. I can feel it being all tensed up in there. I said it. It's probably like very tense because everybody's so hyperactive in there. It's just. It's just a little hot in here, that's all. I mean, Yami was just trying to help. That's all he was trying to do. And you know him from experience, he knows that when you gotta go and you gotta release some demons, you gotta go. Finally. Nah, that boy's back. This is serious. If they gotta bring that guy in here, that means that something's up. Okay, so it has to be Megicula. Black Bulls. Okay, this is where the squad comes in. So everybody has to get stronger, even the captains, if they want to make it out alive and destroy the devil himself. Okay, so that, you know, that just makes me more curious. Who is that guy? Is there more? Is there more people that are up to the same level if they're from the Spade Kingdom? Could it be like an army of people? Time is ticking. How are they going to be able to like dictate how high they, you know, like when they go up a stage? Is there a specific way to dictate that magic, or people from our kingdom are going to be the ones to be like, oh, you leveled up, you're a stage 3 now, or you're a stage 1? Is he going to go down as a captain? That's a big request. I mean, to some extent, everybody, you know, they have some shit that went down. If they all feel guilty about it, just let everybody fight. Isn't that why we're here? We're here to agree to get stronger and to be able to help out and destroy the devil. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because everybody to some degree were involved in that. Oh shit, what do you got? What do you have in mind? Fair enough, I guess. Okay. Well, that's good. Because if he helps out in defeating this devil, maybe it'll impact his decision on him.
だが勘違いするな。今ここで反対するのはクローバー王国のためにならないからだということ。
ありがとうございます。
礼はいらないよ。
はい、ありがとうございます。
改めて頼むよ、みんな。
けけ、任せとけ。団員のやつらどう割いてやろうか。考えただけでもうずくぜ。咲くなよ。
Yeah, you guys need him. Interesting to see what kind of methods and like training methods each squad is going to go through in order to get stronger. And I wonder if they're going to be able to kind of like train with one another from different squads also to kind of like level each other up, because this is going to be a collective thing, right? It's not about whether the Black Bulls or the Golden Dawn is stronger than each other. They have to kind of like come together to defeat the Devil Megicula.
かつて先輩だった元魔法騎士のレブチ君と一緒に古の魔道具や宝石なんかをたくさん持ち出してきたんだ。
Why is that guy still alive? Like, just throw him in jail or something.
ゲルドル君には恩赦を与えようと思う。
Why?
ゲルドル君には詳細があるからね。きっと持ち出したお宝を元手にお宝の価値以上の利益を生み出してくれるだろう。
What are you, where are you going with this?
お金で王国を支えてほしいんだ。ほら、復旧に結構お金がかかるからね。
But, you know, how trustworthy is this guy going to be able to be like this? Like, I know he can do it because he's a businessman, like he said, but after he does all of that stuff, will he turn on us again? Julius has a big heart, man, because if I was him, I would have been like, you know what? As small as possible. Oh. No more gambling for Yami. Oh my god. It looks like everybody's gonna be fine with that except for like Yami and Jack probably. Yeah. Yeah, now you have to be smart with how you use your money. No more gambling, no nothing. They're so pissed. I mean, they can just let him borrow money if it's that really big of a deal. They're probably like super rich, but come on now. You know, this is the perfect learning experience for both Yami and Jack on how to be responsible with their finances. Vengeance is gonna beat them, and they're gonna lose even more money on top of this. They're knocked out. Did they even finish the game? They lost their clothes and everything. I hope he at least lets them keep their money. They lost their clothes because they didn't have any more money to bet. So it's settled. We have all the captains being told that their squads need to be at a stage 1 or higher in order to have a chance to defeat this Devil Megicula. 6 months time, pretty much what we said. Everybody needs to get stronger and pretty much get ready for whenever that point in time comes, because shit is about to go down. So it ended in a funny way. Of course, Yami and Jack, gambling problem, lost everything, even their clothes to Vengeance. And Vengeance looks like he has like a very strong sense to really redeem himself, which is why he wanted to be dropped from his as a captain and put on the front lines to defeat this devil, which I can respect, because I said, like, after everything that he went through and, you know, kind of did, he has to feel the need to redeem himself and kind of just like clear his conscience from everything that happened. So I can respect that, and it looks like he's gonna have a good head on his shoulders, so hopefully we can see a little bit more on that side and how he improves himself. And I'm just curious to see what everybody else brings to the table with the whole training and getting stronger. I really hope they all can reach that stage 1 level and maybe even like stage 0. But this is what we're gonna leave out for today's episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'm gonna leave all my socials down below, and I'll see you guys in for the next reaction video. Peace.